Yes, unfortunate small delay to the car. Wife finally convinced me that staying married is good. We now have a nice new deck. So, hey ho. Completely demolished. You can see where the drive kind of ends, and the old deck used to be. Tore down the last 2 days. Would have kept some of the structure. This is the cross beam, but glad I didn't, because the posts were held into the floor with, well, the words nothing, just sat on top of the concrete, no post hangers. I hate to sound like Homes on Homes here, but this is disgusting. The ridge beam, basically the beam that sits on the outside of the house, you attach the deck to, should be pressure treated. And of course the one thing that wasn't pressure treated, original deck, was the ridge beam. That just disgusts the hell out of me why people can't even be bothered to do that. It's the one part that holds the damn thing to the house and gives it most of the structure. So I've had to start again. So hopefully now will be about a week or two and I should have the main structure up. We'll probably build the pergola and so next year. But the main structure's got to be up. So ridge beam intact. It's sleeve bolted here. It's actually low. I've put a lot deeper ridge beam you would normally put in, basically so I can lower it down far and actually have the damn thing into the concrete instead of trying to nail onto what's basically what we call in Britain as a chipboard outer. But it's so either way, it's kind of today's fun. So there you go, Dad. If you're watching, the deck's finally got started. It's a shame your house was too good. It would have been lovely to build it with you, but it's got to be done. So. Chassis is still not back from welding, so hopefully that'll be within the next week. I think he's going on holiday for 2 weeks after that. But yes, oh God, what's this? No, it's the wife and the dog. Yes, okay, fine. Yeah, she's happy I'm doing the deck. So yeah, slight small 2-week hiatus. Did, however, speak to RPM Motorsport. People that do this really nice camshaft for the LS7. It's called a B3 for a blower cam, but actually it works really, really well and naturally aspirated. One thing I am going to have to do to fit the cam, the valve springs on the stock motor will not be good enough apparently. So it looks like the heads are going to have to come off this old girl anyway. So camshafts like $500. But I'm going to have to fit dual valve springs, which means I could probably do that from the top, but they recommend changing the exhaust valves. The original sodium filled exhaust valves don't go too well when you start pushing up close to 650 plus horse. I have heard that before. They recommend it if they do an install. They're quite happy to supply just the parts, which is quite good. I was hoping they wouldn't have to supply the engine to them to get them to do the work, because it's their grind of cam, so I thought that might happen, but no, they will supply the cam, which is great. So I'll get the cam, the dual valve springs, I'll also get some titanium retainers while I'm at it, and I'll get a new set of exhaust valves. If I'm going to take the heads off to do the exhaust valves, then I might as well take both sets of valves off, strip the heads completely, and then get a 5-angle valve job done. That in itself gains you a couple of horse. So looks like we'll do that. That's the progress on the car. Not very much. Okay, speak to you soon.